Ah, Jesus. Well, we continue. And hopefully this time I actually have decent luck. God knows how many times I've re-rolled off stream already. Did they really ban the number 13? That's kind of what it looks like to me. Superstitious. Oh, they're Korean though. That's kind of weird. What's up, Jason? Man, they gotta work on that automated voice thingy because that thing is not working out. Interesting wording there, but welcome. What are you up to? I'm assuming you were re-rolling, or you're playing this game in general. Did you re-roll at all? It says Blue Archive. Let me move the chat a little bit off. It's kind of in the middle of the screen right now. That should be better. It's a relatively new gacha game. Just came out yesterday. Probably a little over 24 hours ago. And I've been re-rolling for a ridiculous amount of time and still have not gotten what I'm looking for. Unfortunately. Blue reroll hell. I mean, honestly, don't I do this in every game? It's honestly kind of sad. I'm pretty sure I can hit all 4 of them with the grenade too. I can never figure out what the exact angle is, and then quit 2 days later. I mean, I can last longer than that. But it's just like, I don't know. I mean, it kind of just comes down to whether or not I have the time to do it, and also whether or not I'm playing it on my main emulator. I mean, even Precane is technically my second main game, but I really only log into that for dailies. And I don't even do all of the dailies. I just do dungeon, I pick up my arena coins and my grotto, and that's pretty much it. And whatever event is up. Really? Oh my god, the bottom one didn't go. I'm assuming you've already made a team delta? Wait. Lol. I may or may not have gotten ahead with one of them. Yeah, maybe. You're just here to watch? You're not gonna play? You're not gonna join in the fun? Join in the fun, bro. Just make sure you download the APK, because if you grab her from the G Play Store, you're gonna be put in the Asia the Asia server, and you can swap servers, I'm pretty sure. For whatever reason, they decided to do it like that. I heard we get 50 rolls now though, so that should help me a little bit. since I'm getting an extra 20. Or wait, well, before you got 30, I don't know if it's considered an extra 10 or an extra 20, so I guess I'll find out. I'm not sure if they consider the initial 10 roll as part of the 50 count that they were talking about. Sure. Just a heads up though, I do need an email address to add it to, because there's no, this game doesn't use like it doesn't use a system where you can basically just give a code and you can log in through that. It's all logged in through email addresses, whether that be Facebook, Google Play Store, or whatever. Dexon account is probably the easiest one if you want to remain anonymous. Gotta catch them all up. Yeah, my Discord should be in the bottom of the video in the description. Just go there and, I mean, don't post it, just in case I have to because of yesterday. Don't post it inside of the public Discord. Just send me a DM, just in case. I'm not gonna give that up. That was hilarious. I still can't believe someone was trying to give me an email and password inside of the channel. That's a little much. Lovely. I hate this character so much. I fucking hate Neru so much. Fucking god, bro. She just plagues all my accounts. So sorry, seeing as how you're 93 rolls in now, or maybe 103, and you have pulled absolutely nothing, are you gonna reroll, or are you just gonna give up? Just gonna give up and just suck it up, play on your account? Oh boy. You gave up a long time ago? Damn. That's fucked up. You got a Hibiki Haruna Karin account, so you're switching to that one? Yeah, I mean, I have noticed a handful of people that are already playing the game got shit rolls and then they just re-rolled again. It's like, fuck. This shit, man. I mean, to be honest though, you're only losing like a couple hours worth of progress, so it's probably better that way. Is Karen, fuck's sake. Is Karin good? Yeah, Karin is good. She's one of the good characters. There's a handful of good characters that you should be aiming for when you're re-rolling. I have 4 of the like 6 or 7 of them on the screen right now. There's a handful more that are there. I really wish I could put the pronunciation to Tachi, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, this stupid robot keeps calling me Taki. Iori becomes farmable later. Yeah, well, she's not the only one. I'm pretty sure Aru is also farmable later, but that still doesn't really change the fact that... And actually, I'm pretty sure Aru becomes more farmable before, like earlier on. That doesn't change the fact that they're still going to help you in the early game. You're at 105 pulls now? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're getting... Wow, that's quite a bit more. Okay. Does anyone know how to skip this part? I heard that you can skip this this forced tutorial, but I don't know how to do it. Other than like leaving and coming back, which it sounds like it would take longer than just doing the tutorial. Click home after Mitsuki. Ah, yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, I just started. This is the first set of rolls for today. Well, for today on stream. I've definitely been re-rolling since like 4, so you can imagine it's been quite a number. Took you 70 for your Iori and Hina account? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have one account that's decent that I have saved on the side. Actually, I think I have 2 that are decent saved on the side. There goes Aru there. And there goes another one. What am I gonna get? I think that account's already pretty stacked because it has Aru and it has I think it was Iori that it had. Fucking god, get off my screen. I have a thing against cow tits. I refuse to play with those characters. Oh, there goes another one. There goes another one. What are we gonna get this time? Just don't be a duplicate. That might be the account. I might... Oh no. No. Why do you keep giving me irrelevant characters? Get off my screen. God. Alright, we still have one more. Or after this, one more. Oh god, wow, that account's just like really enjoying getting fucking 3 stars. Okay, Jesus. What the fuck? That's a stacked account, but is it gonna be characters I care about? No, no, it's not. Hifumi, I don't know if she's any good. I actually have 0 idea what she does. But I mean, just in pure 3-star count, that account is pretty stacked already. I'll double check when I actually finish the rolls though, but this one, finally a roll without 3 stars. Oh yeah, okay, without 3 stars. Then the bottom right one on my end also got some. Got a double up. Another big titty, Amy. Let's see. I did say I would settle for 2 of the characters that I want, but if I already know it's 2, so I might actually be greedy and go for 3. I'm not sure if I got 3 already with that. That might have been 3. Let me double check. That might actually be it already. No, you know what? It's not. No, it's just Aru and Hoshi Hoshi, which I mean, it's not on their screen, but I would count her as a character that I don't mind having. So, do I settle or do I not settle? That is the true question. To settle or not to settle? I mean, if I don't settle, I basically am just gonna pass the account to Jason. Oh shit. I actually don't know which one is top right for you guys, just a heads up. So I really don't know what top right means. I have my screens jumbled up, so I don't know which one that is. I'm assuming that's the one with Aru and Hoshi. You never settle? I've settled twice before and it always ends terribly. Agreed for a better account. Facts. Alright, in that case, give me a second. I'm gonna pass this account over. Jason, can you tell me whether or not is that just a Google Play email or is that a Nexon account? Because I have to select what way to log in. So if you don't want it, that's an option. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I don't know if that account would even be worth anything. 10 bucks, maybe 15. Kick W. Look, Delta. Do you already know it was gonna happen, bro? Come on. You already know. It was just bound to happen. I mean, at that point, I have another account here that is, it has Iori and Hoshi as well. On the side, I have it on another emu. I mean, it's basically that one, and that was from the before when it was 30 pulls, so. See you in 48 hours. Bro, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Alright, this is gonna take a bit. Give me 1 second while I link this account, which last time took me like a bajillion years to do because this game is buggy as hell. Classic Nexon can't fix their own game. Hello? Oh my god. I hate when it doesn't copy paste, so you have to double do it. Oh no, please don't make me write this shit out. Ah. I had to write it out. Sag day. Okay, there it goes. Alright, Jason, it's gonna send you a prompt. And then after that, it should be linked. Just give me a second. Then we can start again. I should do 6 accounts at once, but honestly, I feel like my computer's not gonna handle that well. Not with how laggy the game is. Maybe if I do it in Nougat. I heard Nougat 64-bit is a little bit faster than 32. Wow, this is taking ages. Hello? Did you log in? No. Oh god. God damn it, Nexon. You have one job. I might have to log back in. 12 accounts. 12 accounts? I would never. I can only do, I think I did 8 yesterday before stream, and it barely held up without lagging too badly. But just with the added stress from streaming, it's just too much. Too much PC or CPU performance loss. Dude, Jesus Christ, why is this thing being dumb? I might have to just close the game and reopen it. Always gives me out that stupid error when you try to link. That's like the 3rd time, and does it every single time I try to link an account. It's kind of Papega at this point. They could have just literally, I think Brave 9 is like a 6-year-old game. Probably has the smoothest transfer system I've ever seen in a gacha game. You literally have a code and a randomized password, or a password that you want, and the code is randomized as well. Actually, you know what? I think it's a randomized code, and the password is something that you set. I think that's how it worked. Been a while. It's so convenient. It's very easy to pass accounts to people in comparison to this shit where you have to log into an email. Like, first of all, that's a massive security risk and kind of weird. Then again, you know what? To be honest, they probably don't expect people to be passing accounts to each other, but like, it's a gacha game. They should kind of expect that by now, to be honest. You just need a code. Yeah. Oh, really? You don't need like a password or anything? It's just a code? Dude, it's been that long. For fuck's sake. Oh, shit. Sino's the one that has the code that's linked directly to your account, but that code doesn't change. And the password is changeable. No, it's still not linked. This takes way too long. Yeah, that's hella convenient. And it's only like 6 character code too, right? Or 4. It's pretty short, I'm pretty sure. Please stop being dumb. Okay. Nah, it's the same thing either way. It's just the game is laggy, basically, and it during the authentication process when it's sending the whatever the message to the server side code or whatever, it basically just lags out and then causes an error and it just stops it from linking. But that's like, it doesn't matter whether you do it through Facebook or Nexon or Google Play, it does it the same. I don't know how you guys would log in, but there's probably like some sort of button where it says login or something on the home screen, I guess. I don't know where it is. Somewhere there. You just log in and take a look. Let me know if you're in, and then I can restart.
遅かったですね。また寝坊したのですか？またこうやって私を待たせるのでしたら、直接起こしに行きます。
Do gotta do my pre-K dailies before I forget. You were just watching the VOD? Yeah. Feel free to continue watching. Sad day, bro. Just pass an account. I'm just waiting for them to confirm whether or not they actually were able to get in or not. Alright, should be good. Alright, we're back. So I guess we're going for 3 then. In that case, let me grab a picture of Hoshi. Just gotta make sure I don't accidentally add something that should not be added. Oh, thanks, Ash, I know. Yep, I'm streaming again. Unfortunately, I have not gotten lucky whatsoever. That game didn't crash yet. No luck thus far, but we're only doing 4, so honestly I kind of expect that. If I did more accounts at once, it would probably go faster, but probably not that much faster, honestly, because the chance of you getting 3 3-star of the specified ones that you want, I mean, granted, it's 5 out of, like, I don't know, there's probably less than 20 of them in total, so I suppose statistically it's not that unlikely, but yeah. Rates are what they are, pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 3. I'm gonna go for 3. I don't like that it does that. I don't know why I can't pronounce key. But yeah, I'm gonna go for 3 of those bottom. I'm trying to get at least 3 of those 5 that are down there, basically. I mean, I've rolled probably 2, maybe 300 accounts already, so I would not be surprised if I have to do another couple, another like 200-300. I rolled 6 hours today. I rolled 3 or 4 yesterday on stream, a little bit before stream, and now whatever I roll on stream 4 at a time.
私のミスでした。私たちの勝率はかなり高い。ここはもう安全です。自信を持っていこう。まず戦闘に参加する生徒たちは EX スキルカードを1枚ずつ持っています。移動します。
Oh god, it crashes now. Ah, why? Why? Why would you do this? Pain and suffering. Yesterday you just settled for 2 3-stars? What, bro? 2 3-stars? I've had that like dozens of times. That's not enough. We gotta greed, man. At that point, I might as well have just gone for one of the accounts that had like 4 or 5 3-stars. All unique 3-stars. As long as I can catch up to day 1 players, it's fine. It doesn't matter if I take a day or two. As long as my account is actually better than theirs on paper. Although it rarely is. That's rarely the case. You're quite happy with where you am. What did you end up getting after the reroll though? That's pretty much what separates the account. And most of the reason for rerolling is just bad luck after the initial roll. Even if you do start out with a good account, that's typically what separates the accounts. Like Starry. Sad, sad Starry. After his initial roll, pulled absolutely nothing in his next 80 rolls. Sad day. Oh my god. Nothing fixes bad RNG if you spend enough money. That would fix it. That's about it. You got Haruna her own dupe on tutorial roll and Iori on the next 10. You were quite happy with that? Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know what Haruna does. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what she does. She looks kind of cute, but I didn't know if she was good or not. Even though she's kind of hot, I avoided getting her. Sniper unit. Sniper with a striker. I got nothing. She just deals a lot of... Okay, she has a... Is that a pierce attack? Yeah, it looks like it is a pierce attack. How long has it been? I mean, today, I've only done it on stream for, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe. So, like, one set of roll. This is the second set. Before stream, I rolled for quite a while. In total? I don't even know, man. Oh, definitely over 150 rerolls. But I don't know how many exactly. I didn't really count. The girls you used to play in Illusion Connect? A specific character. I don't know that many characters in Illusion Connect. Oh, well, I guess there's like one character. I guess technically aren't they all piercing? I don't think there's that many characters that don't pierce, now that I think about it. In Illusion. Rest in peace, Illusion Connect. That shit's dead as fuck. It's so dead that my guild with dead accounts is still in the top. God knows, I don't even know, like top 50 or whatever. finally caught up. Now I don't have to double back.
なんだか戦闘がいつもよりやりやすかった気がします。もうシャーレの物質は目の前よ。私たちの勝利。次の目標地点へ移動しましょう。狙撃ポイントを変更します。
Honestly, kind of sad how they fucked up Illusion Connect. Just one of those games. I feel like a lot of games end up doing that. I don't know if it's really, should I really consider it mismanagement at this point? It's more of a pattern. It's more of a pattern in gacha game companies than it is really mismanagement by any individual. It just seems like it's inevitable, almost, for some sort of mismanagement to occur and to completely ruin a game. Or maybe it was always bad and we actually just got out of the honeymoon phase. I can't tell. I really can't. I didn't even look at that shit. It looked nice, like the art looked nice, but I knew it was probably not gonna end well, so I didn't bother looking at it. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of like, good art is like a dime a dozen in gacha games. It's actually, I would find it to be incredibly rare for a gacha game to not have good art. Like every gacha game that you'll hear about, for the most part, is gonna have pretty good art. And that's just kind of how that is. So at this point, like, it's pretty tough for a game to draw me in at this point, just with art. There's a handful of games that I think have, like, significantly better art than average, which is saying something, because I think all of these gacha games have pretty good art. One of them being Brave 9, or Brown Dust, has really, really good art. Sino Alice has pretty decent art as well. I wouldn't put it at, like, the top tier, but it's pretty good. Maybe Genshin Impact as well has really unique character design. This game has pretty good art. I think that's probably about it. There's really not that many. Some people would say Arknights is up there. I don't really think Arknight characters all look that good. Some of them do, some of them don't. So it's kind of like, it's kind of iffy. I feel this game has more top level character designs in comparison to Arknights. Arknights has a handful that I know of, at least from when I quit. I really like the design of Neon. Almost all of the skins look really good. The Ram girl that I never ended up pulling because fuck my luck. The Lion chick. There's a handful of characters, but there's also a lot of like Ak. Fucking Ak. Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, gameplay in a lot of these games is like the same shit. Like, if you told me that this game was basically the exact same thing as Princess Connect, but with a different, like, slightly different UI, I mean, honestly, it's kind of like the same shit if you really think about it like that. It's basically the same thing. It's Blue Kone, yeah. I mean, it's the same gameplay. I know Princess is not the only game that has had this gameplay. Like, this gameplay is just like generic auto battler with chibi lollies. Well, I guess they're not all lollies, but chibis. Well, okay, so that's 3 good starter accounts thus far. Now, it's gonna really depend on which of these actually lands a good hit. And 2 of them doubled up. And one of them is a fucking rat. How dare she appear on my screen. For the visuals of this one compared to Precone, I mean, I think the battle looks nicer because the characters are moving on the screen. That looks more entertaining, and I mean that as marginally as possible. I really mean that as marginally as possible, because in Precone the characters are basically on like a flat background, and the characters like barely move within the field. But in this game it's more like a side scrolly. But I mean, it's still the same shit. It's, instead of having 3 different PNG backgrounds, you have one PNG that you scroll through. Like, who gives a shit? It's basically the same shit. It's just, I guess you could, it's not even really 3D per se, because the character models in Precone aren't like flat 2D. They still look kind of 3D. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's new, I guess. It's not enough to really pull me in. I'm really playing it all pretty much entirely because I like wasting time and I like cute characters. That's pretty much what it comes down to these kinds of auto battler games. I definitely prefer games more like Brown Dust. Something that requires my attention. Not constantly, because at that point I would just play a real game, but has some sort of user, how should I say it, user interaction that actually matters. Precone has that in CB, which is your timing, but it's really like you don't have to do manual in CB like at all. You can just press auto. You would just play a real game, exactly. So I don't mind auto battlers, but I would prefer a game that does require some sort of interaction. I mean, Sino Alice has interaction. Like, I actually have to physically be there in Sino, attentive for 20 minutes straight. But that's also a fucking chore. Like, quite a bit. Is Brondus alive? Yeah, it's actually surprisingly quite large still. Which is, I mean, here's the thing. After merging every server, they are significantly smaller than when I quit, but they're still not dead, and that's pretty cool. I'm glad to see that they're still alive. I do think that a lot of their problems are still there, but I don't think I've ever seen a game as good as Brown Dust in terms of the level of uniqueness of their gameplay. There's just never been a game that's quite like that. There have been a handful that tried to copy it terribly, and they probably die overnight. I think there was one by I don't remember what the hell they're called. I don't even know. They even tried copying their own game design. Like, they made another game that was kind of similar to Brave 9, but instead of being a 3x3, no, actually Brave 9's not even a 3x3. I think it's 3x6. Instead of being on a 3x6 grid, it's like a hexagon shit. So it's more like a tactical RPG. It's just not as good. Might as well play a real game, because I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that really the case? That's how I felt about Genshin, and that's why I stopped playing it. Is because it kind of felt like, why am I playing this game that requires so much of my attention, but doesn't have the same fulfillment as a real game, and it has the shitty part of it being a gacha. Like, I've always stood by the statement that if Genshin Impact wasn't a gacha game and it was just like, you know, a single player game with like, I don't know, Dark Souls instancing kind of baloney, where you can like invite people into your world kind of thing, which is kind of what it does anyways, but just without the fucking gacha, it would be a significantly better game. It just wouldn't make, you know, $5 billion in a year. So, and that's why we have Genshin Impact as it is. And it's the #1, I think. Maybe not. I think it's the game that made the most money last year. Or like, maybe not. Maybe it's like up in the top 3. but it made like serious money, like at least somewhere between $2 and $6 billion last year. You're not gonna get that type of money from a normal ass game unless you're like critically acclaimed, like to the next level. Like, I think there's only a handful of games that are even close to that. Fortnite and maybe League of Legends and Grand Theft Auto. Like, that's pretty much it. And the only way they got there is by it being a gacha game. So unfortunately, things need to be how they are, sadly. What is the highest grossing game? Define grossing, and what do you mean by game? Where do you draw the line? Do you mean only mobile games? Do you even consider Genshin Impact to be a mobile game? I mean, it's literally on every console and PC. So does it really count as a mobile game? You're playing Minecraft but 3D with bosses being scheduled? Yeah, but you have ass to look at. Let's think about that. Mobile only? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Like, do you consider Genshin Impact to be a mobile game? Because the top grossing mobile game is probably still Genshin Impact. If not, it might be that that one shooting game that's like hella popular in India and Asia. I don't know what the hell it's called. Fire some shit. Genshin is a mobile game with extra steps. You're not wrong. PC games don't even make that much. I mean, League of Legends is probably up there in terms of revenue, but I don't know how much it is because they're a private company. Genshin got lucky. It hit a lot of normies too. Yeah, well, I mean, isn't that kind of just what happens? Isn't that just kind of what happens? Like, did anyone expect when Attack on Titans aired in 2012 for it to blow up to the point where even random ass normies who hated on anime people like actually started watching anime and now they actually like it? Like, there's just certain things like that. Candy Crush makes more than League of Legends, let that sink in. Yeah, but mothers play Candy Crush. People with actual income. League of Legends average age of players probably like 14. No, it's probably not. It's probably older than that. It's probably in their like mid-20s, just like anime fans and people that like Pokemon. So I always find it hilarious that Pokemon's average age of like people that consume it is like definitely in the like the mid-late 20s by now. Not enough young blood to replace us old people. I mean, it's true. I mean, let's be real here. Unless you're in your like mid to late 20s, if not 30s, your income is pretty much equivalent to zero. Because even if you did get a job at 16 or 18, that's not, I mean, you're not really making that much money. You're probably making like $10, $12, $15 an hour, most of which is probably going to bills unless you have really good parents that let you keep that shit. So I don't know if you have enough money to splurge, you know, a couple $1,000s on a shitty Candy Crush game. Do you know why Americans are crazy about Pokemon? Because it got hella crazy in the 90s, late 90s. It's pretty much all of our childhood. If you were born in like anywhere from probably 87 to 98, you probably grew up with Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. So that's literally your childhood at this point. That's why we love it. It's just how it is. And that's partially why I like it so much as well. I just grew up with the game. I really like it. I mean, on top of that, I also like RPGs, and it just happens to be like a pretty solid RPG. It's not good by RPG standards, but it's okay. I mean, I play gacha games, so clearly I'm fine with playing okay games. Yeah, nostalgia is one hell of a drug. Then there's also people that are just into it to make money at the same time, which is nothing wrong. There's nothing necessarily wrong with being in a hobby for monetary reasons, and Pokemon is a pretty decent hobby for that. In comparison to most, at least. You can make money by playing in tournaments, by buying product and reselling it, by buying product and holding it to sell it in the future, mystery boxes, merchandise that you make. It's pretty good. Some countries ban Pokemon because it symbolizes animal abuse. That's funny. I don't think that's true, and I also find that to be hilarious. I always found that concept to be hilarious. That reminds me a lot. I don't know how many of you guys know this meme that back in the 90s, the church, specifically like Christians and Catholics, were like really against Pokemon because they thought that the Pokemon were satanic. I'm pretty sure my grandma's church leader did not want us playing Pokemon, and I basically said, fuck you, I'll play what I want. It's like, you know, kind of like that. Like, it's just boomer talk at that point. It's just like really dumb shit. Who gives a fuck? It's not even animal abuse anyways. Like, whatever. They fight each other. Animals fight each other in real life. My cats get fucked up outside all the time. Other cats from the hood just come up in my house and just fuck up my cats. That's just, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Oh god, am I gonna have to do the cutscene now to see who I have? I can just skip it, can't I? Yeah, nothing good. Haruna Karin. Okay, good. It just lets me skip it there. On to the next one. There's no such thing as scamming kids. I don't know what you're talking about. It has Mon like demon. Yeah. Well, I don't think it really had necessarily to do with like the name of it. I think it had to do more with like the concept itself. Because they're monsters. You know what I mean? So they're not animals. Because there are animals in the Pokemon world. They're like separate creatures. So I guess they consider them to be like demons or some shit. I don't know. Some new game came out. You're probably talking about, is it Revival Witch or something like that? Oh, Revived Witch. That's probably the one. Yeah, I know it was gonna come out sometime soon, TM. I wasn't sure on the date though. I'll probably try it later. Soon TM. Too many gacha games though. I can only play a handful at a time. They had to try to bait with cute girl angels. I mean, witches, angels. Jesus Christ. I'm tired. Yeah. I mean, does it work? Was kind of sleeper. Now here's the thing. Which sleeper do you mean when you say that? Do you mean sleeper as in Resident Sleeper, or sleeper as in like a game that's unpopular or not popular, but it's actually really good? So I get confused. I'm not sure if you mean the Twitch lingo or not. In Resident Sleeper? Isn't it basically the same shit though? Isn't it the same thing as this game? I'm so confused, bro. It's literally the same thing. Isn't it just another auto battler? Many companies are porting their mobile games to PC. Well, yeah, I mean, it's literally just another avenue to make money in. I mean, how much could it possibly cost to make a port from mobile to PC? Especially if your game already runs on 86X. What do you mean you don't understand, Delta? Getting baited by what? By cute witches? Who wouldn't, bro? Aren't we all just here because of cute girls anyways? That's perfectly normal to get baited by cute girls. I mean, isn't that literally the concept of a simp in the first place as well? The idea that you're getting baited by a cute girl to do things that you wouldn't do otherwise. Because you think you'll have a chance, except in this case it's slightly more sad because it's not even a real girl. Oh shit. Well, the good news is because they're not real, they can't disappoint you and deny you. So I guess it's one-sided in a good way. It was 3. Of course it was 3x. No shit. What did you think it was? Did you think it was 4x? Of course it's 3x. It has 3 arrows. Doesn't have too much team diversity. That's always been a funny concept in these games, when I feel like 90% of people just play meta characters anyways, like myself included. Ah, lovely. The early game is different though. I mean, the early game in all of these gachas, you can play whatever you want for the most part. It kind of gets into the later part where you kind of need to run specific units, which kind of sucks. You thought it was just 2x? No, bro, 2x is the one with 2 arrows. What did you then? I mean, like, sorry, if base is like 2 arrows with it off, and that's 1x obviously, and then there's 2x when it's on, and then the next one is 3 arrows, what else would it be? One of them had to be 1x. Unless there's no 1x in this game, which I'm pretty sure there is. I hope there is. I hope that it's not 2x by default. That would kind of be dumb. Because it definitely does not feel like 2x. Yeah. Okay. But you said 2x doesn't feel faster, I think is what you said yesterday? Or you felt like it was like almost as if it wasn't even on? I'm rerolling for 3 of the 5 characters that are on the screen right now. That's pretty much exactly what I'm going for. You hope the account I got was going to be okay. I'm going to be honest, I have not linked an account and actually tried to get back into it, so I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue how any of that works. All I know how to do is link the account. So hopefully the account is linked and actually retrievable. Hopefully. There's 3x is your normal 1x kick. Well, that's because fucking Brave 9's 2x is like hella fast. But then at the same time, Brave 9 has half speed, which feels like it's not even half speed. It feels significantly slower. Actually, their 1x also feels very slow. I really don't trust Brave 9's speed up system, because their 1x and 2x are like, it doesn't really feel like double the speed. It feels significantly faster than that. B9 has 3x now as well, thank god. Those animations are fucking annoying. Well, I don't really have access to it anymore, so that would be difficult. If it's not linked, I would have absolutely zero access to it at this point, since I'm currently I had already hit the reset button. So if it's not linked to it somehow, that account is gone. next level on. It should be there though. I mean, if it says it's linked, it must be there somewhere. I don't know how to get access to it on your end, but it should be there somewhere. God knows how. Yeah, think about it. I don't know if any of the other people that got accounts were able to get in. I never asked. Who did I even give an account to yesterday? I'll check up on Ricky Lynn later and see if he actually was able to get in or not. Probably not. He was, yeah. He did? He was able to get in? Did I try Epic 7 before? I played Epic 7 on day 1. I played it for a long time. I quit in November, I think, of 2017. Whenever Brave 9 came out. Or like slightly after Brave 9 came out. You can't seem to download this game on your Bluestacks. Says download failed. You need to run it on a specific version of Bluestacks or it won't work, more than likely. Make sure you're using Bluestack version 5. You can tell if it's version 5 or not if you look at the top of your screen where it says Bluestacks and then it says numbers, which is the version number. If it says 5 point something, then you're using version 5. Hey, Aru. Well, I would appreciate it if it would give me 2 of them at the same time, but unfortunately it hasn't happened yet. Do you think it's 5? Let me check as well. You also need to make sure that you're running it on NuGet. It doesn't run on Pi, I think. It has to be NuGet version, either 32-bit or 64-bit, although I heard it runs better in 64-bit. If you're running your BlueStacks on Pi, either 32 or 64, it might not work. I haven't tried, but I imagine that's probably another reason why it wouldn't work. How to check that? You would go into your multi-instance manager and it would say that. But yeah, that's probably exactly what it is. You're probably running it on Pi. I don't know which one came first. Pi might be an older one and it's just not working with newer games. Which is probably not the case. I think Pi might be a newer one. Oh yeah, Pi is newer. Damn, no wonder. I guess NuGet is just better for compatibility. This music is actually trying to drive me insane at this point. Just from endlessly re-rolling. It worked on 64-bit. Interesting. The beta version. I don't know. I guess I'll find out if it doesn't work. Maybe he'll just try it out on LD. It'll work eventually. I was having the same problem with Slime, the new Slime game that came out last week or the week before. It just wasn't working on most versions of anything, really. It didn't work on LD Player, either one that I had. I had to end up running it on 64-bit Pi. Is the Slime game any good? I don't know. I did not find it to be that enjoyable. But, I mean, I'm sure it's okay. I ended up just passing the account that I ended up getting to someone. Jesus Christ. Why? My name's not Fubuchi. It's a key. K-I. Why? How? How do you mess up the auto speak that badly? Even Google translates better. It's kind of greedy. Must be Italian, bruh. You don't trust anime IP games? Yeah, no one does. They fucking suck. 90% of the time. Did I try spelling Tashi? No, I didn't. Just the idea of that hurts my head. I really wish they didn't ban my damn name. It made no sense. Why? Just because it has the word ban in it. Bastards. How dare they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she'd fucking kill me. Nope, I'm good. I don't have the type of money you're looking for. Jesus Christ. Looks like we're about to do another reroll, that's for sure. Onwards. Yeah, it does look like we're gonna reroll again. Ah, why? Why? Why is it so difficult to get the characters? Which is better, Aru or Hibiki? I'm gonna be honest, I have absolutely no clue which one would be better, especially in this early game. I tried Tachibana, but it didn't work. Would you prefer the pain of actually playing? I mean, honestly, I don't find the playing of games to be particularly difficult. What is a good account in this game? Probably at least 2 or 3 of the 5 characters that I have on my screen on the bottom left. Because all of those are good characters. Although there are a handful that I don't have there, like Hibiki. Although, yeah, I probably would be fine with Hibiki. Like, Hibiki and 2 of those, I would probably be fine with it. I haven't gotten that, so here we are. Only for room clears, bro. Room clears are so important for me. I'm so lazy, dude. I don't want to sit there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we ended up getting trash. Shit luck, as usual. Yeah, RMT means real money. Real money, I don't know if it's transfers or trading. I don't know, one or the other. Yep, look at this. Absolute dog shit. I'm re-rolling for Hoshino. I'm not re-rolling for her specifically. I'm saying that I'm willing to take an account with her and 2 others. She's on the list of I'm okay with having her in the initial role. It's pretty much just there as a way to not be here for the next 24 hours. Yeah, I don't really hear the term RMT that often outside of the MMO community. It doesn't seem to be that common. I mean, most people don't even consider account trading, or rather account selling in gacha games to be RMT. Although it kind of is if we're going just based off of the technical definition. Nice crash. Ah, Nexon, make your game work. Fuck's sake. One job. One job. How? I've seen her a lot. I've seen her quite a lot. For me, Hina's probably by far the rarest, followed by Iori and then Karin. I have 4 days to reroll. Cool. Well, I mean, do I really have 4 days though? Because if I have to be ready for total assault by then I have to be at a point in the gameplay where I'm actually, you know, usable as an asset. The same thing ended up happening in Sino, didn't it? Didn't it take me so damn long that by the time Guild War came out, which was like the same day I started playing, I was like basically dog shit compared to everyone. It took me a couple days to catch up. And that's with money spent. I actually wait, did I spend money on my first couple days of Sino? I think it took me like 5 days before I spent anything on Sino. Took you a day of playing to be stuck at chapter 5, so should be fast. Do you think I want to spend the whole damn day? That's the problem though. Alright, do you think they'll accept Tachibana? Nope. What about Tachikana? God, this name just sounds bad. It just sounds bad. I have to think of a better name. Why did you have to ban me, bro? They banned my existence. Fuck, Jesus. I don't even know. I've been using this name for like 9 years. How the hell do you ban my name? Fuck. Why? What am I even gonna use once I have an account? Bluestack failed you? Damn, that's sad, bro. That's actually big sad. Hey, what's up, Noel? Try the old school format XX underscore Tachi XX. You forgot 6'9" and 420 kill your mom sniper. I don't think I have enough characters. There's only 2 rules of life. The one is you suck, and 2 is some guy on Xbox Live fucked your mom. Those are the only 2 rules and facts of life that will never change. No matter how good you are, you always suck. Actually, to be honest, now that I think about it, I don't think I've played any game with cross voice, like lobbies, in actually over a decade. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I have. Probably the last one I did play like that, because I don't really count Apex to be like that, is probably Heroes of New Earth, which I quit immediately in one day because I had a fucking god, I don't even know. He must have been I know he's somewhere from Southeast Asia. That's all I know. He's from Southeast Asia, and he started cursing at me for being shit on my first day of playing. I was like, man, I don't want to play this game, bro. This is before I played League of Legends, so I didn't know anything about MOBAs yet. It was bad. It was really bad. That shit was way too complicated for my god. I don't even know how old I was. I was probably like 12, maybe. It was bad. Really bad. Sad day, bro. Nothing has changed, clearly. We went from flaming each other in the original Dota and Heroes of New Earth to flaming each other in League of Legends. Imagine that. Now, we haven't evolved or devolved, we've just stayed the same. Stayed the same for the entire journey? I mean, have they changed at all? Isn't everyone who plays Sino and any of those other games like hella toxic? Sino, League of Legends, Brave 9, we're all toxic inside. Every people is, even the good ones. Everyone's toxic. True. Can't deny. The less sleep I have, the more toxic I am. And I'm constantly sleep deprived, so there goes that. Constantly toxic. Sad day, bro. Imagine. Saint is always toxic. I don't think there's ever a time when Saint isn't toxic. He's about as toxic as he is free to play. No, that's a lie. It's actually the opposite. It's the opposite. He's more toxic the less free to play he is. Oh god, please. Just give me two of the 5 characters on my screen to give me a good head start, and then all I need to do is get another one from the next 40 rolls. Okay, I only got one double up here, so probably I'm not gonna get it. I don't know who that is. Oh god, well, that ruined that, so there goes that. Why? Actually, why? Why? Physically, why? I don't care what bad people you're fighting. Please just let me finish the tutorial. I fucking hate the rat. I actually hate her with a passion. She's a considerate. She's not. She's inconsiderate. She's inconsiderate. Jesus Christ. I need sleep. I need sleep. You want the rat? You have shit taste. Absolutely dog shit taste. Then again, I'm 100% not surprised. Yeah, that's true. I do. Her casual clothing is pretty decent. She's not my type though, that's the problem. Like at all. Like not even remotely close, regardless of what clothing she's in. Seasonal rat or something? The only type of rat that tastes good oh fuck, Jesus Christ. I need sleep. I was gonna say the only good rat is a seasoned rat as a play on that, but then I stumbled on my words and somehow said something that's gonna get clipped. Here we are. 3 a.m. Tachibana with approximately 4 hours of sleep. And not even good sleep. They would be proud. Bruh. Sad day. I don't even watch Bebe like that. Yeah, 2 of those accounts are taking way longer. The big titty Onesan has very slow at clearing stuff, apparently. It still sounds weird even being called Fubu. Okay, alright. Hello? Oh my god. The only one. Alright. No, I'll just stick to the regular one. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get anything. Maybe I need to draw something. I think that's what I have to do. I'm just gonna have to draw. It's my lack of drawing that's doing it. There. What about now? Nope, nothing. Well, who would have thought? Sad day, bro. Even the penis drawing wasn't enough. Wow. What the fuck is going on? Yo, come on. Oh, why? Jeez. Not big enough, they said? You got a good point. My bad. Alright, what if I do it from here? What about that? Oh look, I got a turn. Wow. Wow. 3 in one pool. And ooh, one of them is Karin. Okay, alright. Wait, maybe we have a shot here. Maybe we have a shot here. We might have a shot. It's very unlikely, but it's possible. Who's that? Who's that? Ah, fuck. God damn it. Ah. Why? Why? Why do we live only to suffer? Ah. Fuck's sake. It's like it's doing it to spite me. I hate this. I hate this so much. No, stop it. Took a turn for the worse is an understatement. It was looking so positive. At least you know Karin wants it big. I mean, I'm not surprised. You're definitely gonna need something big to go in between those two packages, that's for sure. Speaking of which, you know what? I'm gonna pop into that other account that I have in here and grab the extra 20 pools or so that I have and see if I get anything, because it already has Yori and Hoshi, so maybe, you never know. You never know. I'll pop it in somewhere. Let's see, windowed. What is it? I have a separate account that had Yori and Hoshi on it. This was before the extra pool stuff came out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the pools that I got. So I'll try it out, see if it gets anything good. Maybe it'll actually pull a third character. Nope. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It actually just hurts. Physical pain. Well, that ended fast. Close. And back we go to rerolling. Try the singles. Fine. I'll do the singles. Feel your pain? Fuck off, Starry. No one deserves to have your level of shit luck. You're the only one that needs to suffer. Not me. Or anyone else. Just you. Keep all the bad luck for yourself. Thanks, I appreciate it. Alright, I'll do the singles. Although I doubt I'm gonna get anything. You never know, technically. How are you gonna make him suffer anyways? That's weird, bro. I mean, if multiple people are playing on Emu, it should work. Are you sure you're on Bluestacks version 5, bro? Like, are you sure? Have you like tried updating your Bluestacks by hitting the 3 line button on the top? Damn, I don't know, man. Well, fuck it, YOLO. You're not much of a reroller anyway, so I guess it doesn't make a difference. Other than being slightly more inconvenient. Is it rooted? Ah, fuck if I know. Could be. Think it's that? Nope. 3 more to go. Get off my screen, bitch. Hey, Victor. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Nothing. I think it's rooted by default. Like most of them are. Ah, boy. If you unsub and sub again, do you get that bot to work? I don't know, maybe. I mean, it didn't even technically work because I'm supposed to have alert box open, and apparently it didn't go off. So it didn't even, like, you know, go. It's supposed to make noise and like deafen me, but you can find out. Oh, well, there goes Vinatsu testing the system. Or was he actually not subscribed? There it goes. Okay, so that didn't work, so we're gonna close that. Yeah, I have all of that public. I don't really care if people see who's subbed to me or not, or who I'm subbed to either, for that matter. It doesn't make a difference to me. Bruh, what? Is the word she banned too? Jesus Christ. Really? Really, really? Tachibana, I refuse. I like to have names that sound good. Unfortunately, Tachibana does not sound good. That also might be too long. Are you winning? No, father, I am not winning. I'm losing terribly. Tachibana, that's a good one. You know what's the funniest thing, actually, on the topic of naming stuff? I have found it to be significantly more difficult to choose a company name than it is to actually function within the company itself. Like, actually finding a name that's, like, sounds good and I would be fine being represented by seems to be infinitely more difficult than the actual work itself. If only I could just steal a name of a fruit like certain other companies. Yeah, my name is gonna be Orange. Not to be confused with Orange Theory. But naming a newborn is hard as well. Is it though? I feel like naming a newborn is actually easier. See, because that's the thing, right? When you're naming a newborn, the name doesn't have to sound catchy, you just have to like it. And it doesn't have to represent you well, as long as it's, you know, as long as it doesn't sound bad. Because there's obviously names that are just bad, and we all know what they are. We all know what they are. But other than those, like, specific types of names, like, any normal last name sounds fine. You know, April, May, literally naming your child after a month, like, it doesn't matter. Or throw them with a name like Northwest. Damn, bro. How's Echo? I mean, is it pronounced Echo? It just might be a cultural thing, though, because that's just different. Hello? Is one of them just, like, hella far behind? It might be, yeah. I think names are also cultural. So, I don't know. If your name is not from America, it's not going to sound normal to an American unless they've, like, heard it before. I don't think I've ever heard anyone named Echo. Not that it's, like, pronounced that way. I don't even know. Would it be pronounced Echo or would it be Eco? Pronounced Echo, spelled Echo? I don't know. I feel like that would confuse a lot of people. I would not be surprised if people had called you Eco before. Because eco is spelled like that, and it's actually a pretty widely used word. Economic. You know what I mean? Yeah, one of these is like hella far behind, and I can't tell which one. Probably the top left. How do you feel about being called Eco? Accidentally by people? That's a better question. It's not a bad name though, you know? Like, it's still a word. But there are people that are legitimately... Like, it wasn't there that person that named their child after pi? Like, the actual number pi? Not like the food pie? Yes. 3.14 and so on. Exactly. That's precisely what I mean. I mean, Elon Musk's name, son's name is, I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me see. Yep, no, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's X, the AE that is combined together and then named after an airplane, the A-12. I think it's Ash now that I think about it. It's is it A Ash? No, X Ash, X Ash A-12. And if you want to be really specific, there's a dash there, so you could say it's X Ash A-12 is a person's actual name. Is it a bad name? Not necessarily. Well, see, now the thing about numbers is, I find that numbers being named after a number is not necessarily that odd. If you are from a country where your name can be changed, like for example, there are people in Japan that have like the character for a number in their name, like Futaba. It's Futatsu, Futaba. Like, it's like the same character. It makes sense. But in English, if your name is literally like 2, that just doesn't make any sense. You know, it just doesn't, like, what's going on here? Your name is literally 2 because you're the second born. That just seems a little odd. There's just certain things that just don't work in other cultures. I mean, then again, we do name our kids like something something the first or the second or whatever, but that seems like more of a way of just keeping track who the fuck they are if there are multiple people with the same name within the family. Less so like just deciding to name your child first son or whatever. And I think Chinese is the same as well. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of Chinese names as well can be like they can use numbers as like a name and it doesn't sound like a number, but it's still a number. And now that I think about it, I don't remember what 1 through 10 are in Chinese. Please give me good luck. Ah. One double up. Let's see. Nope, unfortunately not. Hibiki and two Harinas, and then irrelevant Amy. What are we gonna get for the second character? And yeah. Well, I think it's probably likely that we're gonna have to reset this again. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still at it. As much as I would like to not be, I'm still here. I would greatly appreciate it if Nexon would bless me, but they have not done so. Not thus far. Did I sell my soul again? I have not done so. Not yet. If I did, I probably would have an account by now. Probably. At least I'm not playing Raid Shadow Legends. And look, bro, if they paid me enough, I would, I would consider it. If they paid me enough, I'd consider it 100%. Nothing is off the table with enough money. I don't even think it would cost that much for me to even try Raid Shadow anyways. I mean, I tried, what is it called? I tried Dokkan for like $100 or less. I think it might have been less. It might have been like 50 or something. I'd have to ask Jose. If I tried Dokkan for $50, I'd probably try Raid Shadow for like 100 or 2. It wouldn't be very expensive. To get a shout out would be more expensive. Because it's very difficult to buy my opinion. I'm very harsh when it comes to games. Especially gacha games. And it requires hot girls for me to even be interested in it. And last I checked, Raid Shadow Legends has Western art, which is not my type. The new Konosuba game is hype. I was gonna try it, and then I said, nah, I'm good. You might get the goods. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get the goods.
効率的な式だった先生。さて、これで基本的な戦闘方法は全て説明できた。それ
Alright. Please, for the love of God,
先生、今日もお疲
let
れ
me
様です。
finish my fucking rolls. Thank
今は
you.
こんな
It
のが
got
あ
a
りますよ。
ReZero collab?
お疲れ様
Nice.
でした。
I don't want to see another ReZero collab in a game for a while. We just had one a couple months ago in Sino Alice and I fucking died. Literally. Physically and mentally. I'm still scarred from the back-to-back collabs every single
まだ
month
受け入れていない
for
最中
4 months in a row.
新名も生徒さん こ
Okay.
れからアカウント連携では
Ivy Natsu. Sounds good. Have fun with that.
ここで
Not sure how much fun you could have at a fancy restaurant, but I'm sure the food will be decent at least. Please don't fucking screw me over. Damn it. Ah, well, there goes one.
ごきげんよう。あ、こっちの言葉の方がより自然かもです。はじめまして。
Nope. Big titty sheep girl. Sheep? Rams? I guess sheeps and rams are the same thing, aren't they? Nope. Fuck. God. Really? And another one. But it's probably gonna be another... Oh, a double up. Is it gonna be another 2 irrelevant characters, though?
それで今から何をすればいいの？
Nope. Oh my god. Oh, fucking Christ. Why? Aren't male sheeps called rams? I suppose they are, but at the same time, female sheeps aren't supposed to have horns like that either, so... I mean, look, bro. It's anime. Who gives a shit? It is what it is, man. Oh, no. Looks like we got another unluck. I don't even remember which one of these is the one with Hibiki in it.
食べたいものがあったら
We have one
おっ
more.
しゃってください。
One more roll. And it's probably gonna be just as bad as the last ones. Anime Logic MCB whack. I don't know what you're talking about, man. There's nothing whack about MC Logic. Nothing at all. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how it works. I mean, that's not the only one, because it's the same thing for cows as well. There's cows, and then there's I guess oxen. I guess that's what they're called. Oh, bull. That's what it's called. Ox is a different animal. Lol, apparently. Bull. You thought she was a demon since the other girl? Well, she could be a demon, but like her origins are she's a sheep girl. That's what the horns are from, for sure. Those are definitely sheep horns. Albeit male sheep horns, but that's another topic. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on, bro. Why do you gotta keep giving me this bitch? I hate her so much. I really don't like her. I actually genuinely dislike Neru. I hate this game. Why?
また寝坊したのですか？
今回はここでは
Oh shit,
もっ
whoops.
とも基本的なレベルアップをしてみましょう。
There you go. Thank you, broski.
レベ
It's okay. I've gotten absolutely nothing that you've missed. Absolutely not one thing has been missed whatsoever. We all know what happened.
ここ
I
で
pulled and had terrible luck. As you can see. Neru and that big titty girl keep flocking to my game for some reason. Sad day, bro. Sad day. Sad camper
遅
man.
かったですね。
On to
ま
the
た寝
next
坊し
one.
たのですか？またこうやって私を待たせるのでしたら、直接起こしに行きます。
I might just go for the next account that has Yori and one of the other ones. Not this point. Ah, fuck's sake. It's gotten to that point. As fun as rerolling is, I don't know if I actually want to be here for the next 4 days. Same. I feel you, bro. I really do. 100%.
ブルー
And the crashing isn't helping me either. Jesus. Jeepus Christ. Why? The dark skin duo? Yeah. I'll try it, but no promises. That's for sure. Slow and progressing? Yeah. I mean, honestly, being at chapter 3 is not even that slow necessarily. At least not if you're doing hard mode. Really? I want to hear them call me. Oh my god. Come on, bro. Why? Why would you not allow that? What is your reasoning for that? Alright, what about hentai? What about Sikebe? Okay, I'll take it. They can call me a pervert in a different way. Pervert sensei. Something about being called that and sensei combined just makes it a little bit better. Sounds almost illegal. Almost. One of life's greatest pleasures? Yeah, sort of. Guess you could call it that.
私のミスでした。私の選択。
You got a decent reroll. You got Haruna, Yori, Hibiki, Shun, and Tsubaki. That's actually pretty good. That's definitely on the pretty good side. But are you actually gonna keep on that, or are you gonna actually keep going for the one that you actually wanted? You know you wanted more tan waifus.
前方に敵が集まっているのが見えますね。これは痛いですよ。まだ終わらないわよ。帰ります。運動をした方がいいのか。では、優香さんの好き。
You're just gonna keep it tired of rerolling? It's facts.
現在の状況と条件。よし、これは勝ちね。
100% understandable.
まだ終わらないわよ。簡単な任務でした。
Imagine actually playing the game. Yeah, I can't possibly imagine that. I didn't even know there was a game to this. I thought it was just reroll simulator.
やっぱりそうよね。
先生の指揮のおかげで普段よりずっと戦いやすかったです。
もう
Bunny Girl Cotton is what got you into this game. I see you like big titties and tan girls. I cannot deny I am also one of your kind. However, I have other tastes as well. You only did 40 rolls or something because you're saving up for Summer Yori and Bunny Neru. I want to say I don't want to see another Neru on my fucking account for at least another 17 years.
騒動の中心人物を発見。対処します。 参ります。逃しません。まだ終わらないわよ。私。行くわよ。バイタル正常。
That's how old Neru is. You can have her, bro. I don't want her. She looks like a generic tsundere. I'll pass, man. I'll pass. I've had enough of that shit. I'm good. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. They're basically just slightly taller versions of Taiga.
不法に流通されたものに、つまりガラクタ。
あちらに気を取られてる間にクルセイダー戦車の相手をしなくるターゲット発見。
Now, Bunny Girl Cotton, on the other hand, you can sign me up for that one.
逃しません。先行弾投擲。痛いですか。
Oh wait, that's the whoops, that's a healer.
ちょうどいい量ね。数学は真実を導く。私たちの勝ちよ。
Alright, let's see. Come on.
はい。
Come on. One of them is gonna have a double up that's just perfect. Please. Come on, baby, come on. Give me a double up.
今から改めて先生のお仕事が始まります。
Give me a double up. That's good.
お仕事。
I'd appreciate it. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. No double ups.
本の中の物語のように私たちの物語が始まります。
Why? No, get off of my fucking screen, you fucking bitch.
こうなった以上
Fucking rat. And Neru, get off, please. Like, just leave me alone. I hate you. I hate you so much. Why? Why must you invade my screen?
これからキボトスの平和を乱す悪党。ここは戦略マップです。
In my life.
生徒さんたちを舞
In
台
a
に
nutshell.
配置、命令して大きな視点で作戦を遂行する場所です。先ほ舞台は
It's pretty much exactly how I feel right now. Just that.
それではに向かいしボタンを押し
Am I Year of the Rat or something? No, unfortunately not.
移動したい隣接タイルをタッチするとそれ
If only it could be something that obvious to be why they're following me so much.
私たちの勝率はかなり高い。自信を持っていこう。痛くありません。隠れます。移動します。まだ終わらないわよ。え、投げるの？
I think it's for me talking so much shit about rats in games. Because they're usually my least favorite character. Is the rat girls. Except for the one from GBF, which I can't remember what her name is. Because she's kind of cute in there. But other than that one.
私、大丈夫でした？
Now they follow me everywhere.
一度移動した味方部隊はこのターンこれ以上動けません。私たちの勝率はかなり高い。自信を持っていこう。
Yeah. Yeah? Isn't that what Year of the Rat would be? Oh, not just them. I mean, like in general, like rat girls in video games, like they're like actually just like the one in here. Well, 4 is because the number 4 in Chinese is pronounced she, or if I'm not mistaken, and it means death. Or it's the same character. Same thing in Japanese. I mean, I don't really care for superstitions. In America, it's 13, so I don't really care for the numbers. Let me summon, please, and don't give me shit luck again. That just sounds so good. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. That actually sounds really good. Skip sensei. Oh shit. Oh, you got me there. That's a good one. I'm definitely gonna keep that. It's also funny because I'm also getting like DMs from my students. It just fits so well. I'm out here getting DMs by my students, like damn bro. Alright bro. That sounds illegal, my guy. I also dressed him with equipment. Alright, come on. Oh wait, this top one didn't go in. Oh no, bad luck. Nothing. Not even a double up. And it's a dupe. And it's a dupe. Lovely. Now it's a double up. Okay, there goes Hina. The next one is... Why? Just why? It's so unnecessary. I can't escape. Nope. Physically pains my soul. Clearly. At this rate, I would gladly pay for you over having this stupid rat bitch on my screen.
音瀬小玉先生の声が聞こえたので別に協力するつもりはないんだけど。食べ物くれるの？どんなの？どんなやつ？
Bruh.
奥空彩音です。
I didn't say I was gonna work with you. Wait, you'll give me
先
food?
生の支援を担当します。
Like, bruh, too easy.
試練が怖いとき、苦難に負けそうなとき、私が一緒に立ち向かってあげましょう。ゲヘナ学園給食部のジュリと言います。お腹が空いたらいつでも私に言ってくださいね。別に協力するつもりはない。ご主人様と一緒に。
Please, I swear to God. Yes!
あなたが先生か？今日から私が一緒にいてあげる。お会いできて嬉しいです。
I'm gonna settle. Am I gonna settle? Do I
ど
settle?
んなアイスが好きですか？
Do I settle? Do I settle? The true question. Should I? What do you mean you can't see the account? You should be able to see it. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll find out right now. Yeah, I'm doing singles right now.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？
Oh wow, you really can't see it. Okay, give me one moment. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why that happened. Well, you missed it out, but you know who I got, I hope. Just based on the voice. Do the singles. But it's the bottom right one.
条件はクリアされました。私たちは今日この瞬間を絆と定義し、証明することになるでしょう。
Nope. Doesn't look like we're gonna get anything from the singles. Hey,
ミレ
Mitsuki.
ニアム学園音瀬小玉先生の声が聞こえたのでここに来ました。
Last roll. Oh, another one. Nice. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe it really will be the end here. Come on, 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 come on. Who's that? No, you fucking cow bitch! Get off of my shit!
教えて
God damn it.
先生。
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's fine. This is okay. This is okay. This is fine. Okay. So I'm gonna show you what we got and then let me know if you think I should settle. Although you probably just saw it just now.
次は生徒さんたち。
How can I fight more effectively? Don't have ginormous 30-pound tits would probably help you a little bit.
次に
I imagine it's not that easy to run down the battlefield with those. Probably. Alright, so as you guys can see, we did end up getting Adu and Iori there. Not exactly what I want. It's close, but not there. Now, do I still keep going? That is the true question. Do I still keep going? What's up, Kama? What's up, bro? First of all, why are you awake at 4 in the morning? Do you not work tomorrow? Look, bro, I want double tan babies too, but I mean, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. It truly is. Save the account, try again. Damn, bro. You're always up this late? Bro, why are you up this late if you work in the morning? That make no sense. Alright, you know what? You're the voice of reason. That is true. I should keep it somewhere. Somewhere. Let me make a clone of it then. So this is Iori and Aru. You don't work till 1:30? Really? Damn, that's late. That's crazy late. My job started at 8. For you guys, for your role, for I don't know, I think you guys are called arbitrators. For arbitrators, you guys in my company worked at like fucking 8 a.m. to 4 or something. You get off at midnight? Fuck that. I mean, that's a great job if you're like me, but for most people, that does not sound like a very enjoyable career. Lots of being not awake. Alright, come on. Make a clone. Alright, so I'm going to make a clone of that instance and reopen it. Oh, of course you love it. You're also a fellow night owl. You think it's more manageable than waking up in the morning? Yeah, but you're also a gamer. I feel like gamers are just, by default, more inclined to want to be up at night when it's quiet. And you can game, work at night, no sunlight, no people, no traffic. Yep, no annoying people bothering you. I know. Yeah, I'm also a fellow, I hate the morning. That's definitely my ideal is definitely a later night job. All right, where is this one? Whoa, what the fuck just happened? No. What just happened? Why are they all invisible now? I don't know, I'm gonna have to fix that. Alright, it's working. We're back. You get 3 days off? You fucking luck sack. I would have probably tried to get into that position, but my company was being fucking weird, bro. Like, when they first hired us on, they were telling us that we would get into, pretty much like after 2 weeks of training, of like actual on-the-job work, they would start us back into, like, how should I call it? Like, the schooling program that they have for the higher versions of the careers. So like for, I guess in this case it would be the arbitrators and the other people, like team leaders and whatnot. But then they legit didn't do it. And last I heard from one of my friends who still works there, it's probably been like, I don't even know. I think I started working there in May, and it's obviously November now, and they still are not, they haven't done like the schooling yet. So yeah, like you're just gonna be there for months, like trying to like train to get into a higher position, and like it just never happens. So it was just an empty promise, I guess. The pay wasn't bad. It's just like, kind of went in there with the idea of working my way up, and then it didn't end up happening. So, yeah. And unfortunately, unlike I think you said your state, you don't require a license. I can't do that in my state without a license. So, it don't work. Yeah, it's basically just bait. It's normal for a lot of jobs to do that, especially nowadays, because they really need people. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure no one wrote, there was no contract whatsoever last I checked. Nothing was written down anywhere. I didn't sign any papers whatsoever, which is actually what I take that back. I signed an NDA just because of who we were working with, but that's about it. I mean, honestly, you're already making a decent chunk of change, so I mean, if you're comfortable with what you make now and your position and the work that you do, you don't necessarily have to go for it. Like, I've had this conversation with other people before. You don't have to go for promotions, you know? Like, if you're already comfortable with how much you make, like you already make a decent amount of money, you're comfortable with the work you do, like the responsibility of your job is not enough that it bothers you, and you don't like responsibility, there's not really much of a reason to actually go further. Like, yeah, you can make more money, but let's say they jump you up to $35 an hour, but you have to be very accountable for, like, you know, a whole team. Like, is it really worth it? I would say no. I don't really like that level of responsibility. I like to be responsible for my damn self, because I can only really account for myself not making mistakes. But if other people make mistakes, I really don't want to be held accountable for that. Yeah, no, I mean, the studying and the licensing part is always going to be the easy part, honestly. It's always going to be the easy part. If if you have the patience to actually sit down and learn, which is a separate issue altogether for a lot of people, including myself. Yeah, that's pretty much my point. Like, if I was making $25 an hour, I wouldn't bother really going for any higher position that would drastically increase my stress levels, unless it was a significant increase in income, like significant, or something else, some benefit that I wouldn't be able to get normally. And it definitely can't just be well, you get more 401k, which, I mean, there's a cap on that every year anyways, or like better health benefit. I don't give a fuck about health benefits. So it has to be something more like, oh, well, you get an extra day off per week. Something like that. Something I actually give a shit about. Or you get to pick your time schedule. Going further is good experience if you ever decide to change job in the future. Yeah, but I mean, it kind of just depends on what you're aiming for in work. I feel like it, how should I say it? Like, depending on like the age group that you're talking to, I feel like most people in their like mid-20s, I don't think most of them give a shit about the experience necessarily. They're kind of just like, most of us are just working to pay bills. I don't think most of us are working a dead-end job or a job that we don't like so that we can get experience to get a better job. That just like happens on its own. At least that was just the case for me. I don't really care what I do. I'm just there to, pay the bills. A lot of more legal shit you'd have to learn. Yeah, I mean, you already do kind of have to deal with that anyways, even at your current job. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't really care about that. But I was more frontline, so I was already dealing with that in the first place. So, I mean, I had a wide range of customers. A lot of it was really just people like, I lost my bag, or I missed my flight, But there was also a lot of people that, you know, they were trying to get in on their deceased spouses benefits that they had or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, they wanted help that I wasn't able to do, which was kind of annoying because obviously there's a process to it. Most of it would be I would have to send it to you guys as an arbitrator, and you guys are the ones that decide whether or not their claim is, you know, worthy of receiving the money from the insurance company. It was not really, I mean, I was basically glorified customer service. Basically just documenting your supposed claim. And then everyone else handled all the other, you know, decision bits. I was just there to notate. Which wasn't a bad job. It wasn't bad. It was just, you know, I would rather have moved up, definitely. That was not an end goal position for me. I'm using Bluestacks version 5 or 5.0 or whatever the heck it's called. Bluestacks 5. If you Google that, that's what I'm using. Yeah. Well, yeah. I've also noticed that it's actually pretty hard to climb towards the top when you're not that old. Obviously because a lot of these companies work on like a seniority-based system. So, I mean, even if you're a good worker, you're not guaranteed to climb just because you're good at your job. Because there's always going to be someone there who's been there for 5 or 10 or 20 years longer than you, and they will get the promotion before you do. Usually. Not always, but that seems to be the case most of the time. I think it works both ways. It's hard to climb when you're old and you don't have experience, and obviously if you don't have experience and you're old, you also don't have that much time to get that experience. But at the same time, there are certain jobs that are also locked behind like an age gate. And I don't mean 18 plus. I mean, like, you're probably not going to get a certain job if you're not over a certain age. Like, they're not going to treat you as seriously if you're young. And, I mean, of course, there are other jobs as well that they want young people. Stockbroking companies, for example, they really like having young people. 18 to 22 is their primary age of what they're looking for. They just got their license. And they kind of just, like, throw them inside of the, you know, the meat grinder and see if any of them survive is kind of what they aim for. Yeah. Yeah. That happens. Yeah. Well, that's less of an example because that's like a legitimate like limit. That's an actual, you have to be this exact age. I meant more so age discrimination as opposed to like an actual, I mean, I suppose it is similar, but on paper, like, you actually have to be, I think it's 35 to be the president. Yeah, like you actually legitimately have to be over, if it's not 35, it's 45. One or the other, and you have to be that age. They're doubling that age now? No, bro, please no. We already have enough old presidents as it is. Can we please bring in like a 28-year-old or a 30-year-old? I'm sure there's some mature 30-year-olds. Your supervisor's the same age as you. He's 4 promotions ahead of you. Yeah. Well, here, to be fair, at the same time, you also wasted a lot of time doing college when college was not right for you. Like, it was obviously not a right fit. And when you were slogging at college, he was grinding at work, climbing through the ranks. So, I mean, that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. It's easier to climb with that quote-unquote experience. That's why, man, sometimes college is just not the right choice. It is what it is, and there's no real way to find out unless you go. It definitely opens some doors, though, and I find most of it is kind of, it's mostly there for connections is what I find it to be, because there's a lot of things that you're never going to be able to do without the right connections, and it's very difficult to get that without going to a place where a certain type of people go. Yeah, some jobs, for sure. There's a lot of jobs you can't even get your foot in without connections or a degree. I think some of them will nowadays will probably stop doing that because the worth of a degree is becoming less and less. Like as the majority of people get a degree, it's now no longer a sign of anything. Like if at one point a degree in if high school used to be considered like a sign of excellence, and then it became a degree of college. If everyone has a college degree, then it's irrelevant. And we're already kind of getting to that point, which is kind of hilarious. We're already almost at the point where everyone has a degree. That reminds me, is Pappy still in college, bro? I feel like Pappy's been in college for like 6 years. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's kind of whatever. As long as, I think certificates and trade work is more fun. I find trade jobs to be more enjoyable. Like, actually. It's a long story. Hey, bro, my DMs are open. I try asking him, but he just avoids the topic when I ask. You're more than welcome to tell me. While you're at it, you can also tell me what happened to the old Asian MILF with a kid. I'm interested in what happened to that one. I was actually just watching, it's actually funny, I haven't seen something like this, but someone made an 8-hour video, like, talking about a TV series that I actually found to be quite intriguing. The basis of the TV show is basically like, there's like a secret conspiracy, like an organization that has been around for like 50 or 80 years or whatever, or no, I guess it's probably been around 50 now, since basically the Cold War, like a sleeper organization, and they're planning on basically making humans, most of them, like 90% of them, infertile, because they find that as we get closer and closer to running out of resources, it's just going to be exactly, it's going to lead to like mass hysteria among the human population. And knowing humans, which I honestly 100% agree with, knowing humans, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get fucked. We're all gonna start killing each other and fighting over resources, and I 100% agree that's exactly what's gonna happen. Now, whether or not sterilizing the population is the answer to that is a separate topic. I don't think that's a good idea, but it's definitely probably the easiest answer out of all the other ones. Certainly a lot easier than colonizing another planet. She said she would sugar daddy down there. I don't know what the hell you just said. She would find a sugar daddy down there. Oh, she moved down here? Damn. Hey bro, you're making decent money. Couldn't you be the sugar daddy? I don't know if you wanted to be one though. That's another topic. Have I ever seen Idiocracy? Idiocracy. Did I see Idiocracy? Let me see. Yes, I did. I did. That's the one where the guy who's like very average is frozen into the future, and everyone else is like actually like brick level dumb. Yeah, I've seen that. People are sterilizing themselves because that's not enough. The rate of human infertility and lack of reproduction is not enough to sustain the human population to a sustainable level, because we're already past the level of insustainability. Like the level of resources that we have on the planet to actually use in any given year is not sufficient to carry the current 8 billion people. So the only way that would change is if the population shrinks down back to like 1 to 3 billion tops. And that's not going to happen with just how we're doing it now, which is just, like what's happening in Japan, for example. that's not going to lower the population anytime soon. Not at a rate that it needs to drop to for human sustainability, at least. Yeah, physically, like, I'm sure we could house 33 billion people, but I don't think we have the resources for that. Both in terms of food production or energy requirements, clean water. You know, there's certain things that are not, they're not produced fast enough for that level of population. Especially not with how society is right now, where it's kind of like we're hoarding it. Yeah, I mean, if it's just the amount of space, yeah, we have enough space. Well, here's the thing. We could fit a lot of people. Like, we can already fit the entire population of the planet in, like, one large city. If the large city had everyone within, like, a 3x3 square, like, just standing up 24/7. Like, yeah, it would work, but it's not exactly a feasible response. Like, I don't think that's what we're going for. Probably. So COVID was something else that handled quite a population. It really didn't. You really think about it. I mean, realistically speaking, COVID only killed like, what is it killed? Like 800,000 people, I think, somewhere around there. Did it kill 800,000 or was it a couple million now? Let's say it killed 2 million people. 2 million people is just, it's such a small percentage of the overall population that it's almost irrelevant on the scale of like the entire planet in terms of like actually killing. Like if it was actually someone's goal to kill off humans with the virus, they really didn't pick the right virus to do so. Like they really did not. They really did not. It's just such a small fraction, it's almost irrelevant. They could have made like a slightly stronger flu and it probably would have killed more people. Like they really should have chosen a different virus if that's what they were going for. Another Black Plague. Yeah, that something at that level would probably be more suited for like a conspiracy level of trying to kill people. If you really wanted like lower the population, you would definitely need something around there. Now the Black Plague I don't think would I think if the Black Plague did come back, like it's still around, you know, people still get it every now and then. If it came back, I don't think it would kill 30-something% of the human population like it did before, or half of Europe. I don't think it would happen like that anymore. It's just, we clean ourselves too much and there's not that many rats. I don't think it would take that long to recoup the lives COVID took. I really don't. I mean, you said we lost 5 million? 5 million people probably born in like a handful of months, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we mean like worldwide. Then again, you also have to subtract the amount of people that are dying. But at last I checked, I'm pretty sure our population growth in general is well above our level of death. So I don't think it would take that long. At most a couple of years. They all went to my gacha rolls. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, I haven't gotten anything yet. I don't know about Bioshock. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I actually have not had an account brick this hard. I have not seen anything brick quite this hard yet. And there it goes. I got absolutely nothing there. Next. Jesus Christ. There needs to be an easier way to do this. Clearly, this is just like kind of crazy. I mean, honestly speaking, I don't think that poor financial status actually makes people have less children. I'm gonna be honest with you. Statistically speaking and judging by history, it's actually the other way around. regardless of where the person is from. No matter where you're born, the more financially unstable you are, or to put it in lighter terms, the more poor you are, the more people you are going to birth. Not the other way around. Rich people don't have a lot of children. It's the poor people that have the most children. I don't know why that's necessarily the case. Are we talking about how to kill off the human population? No, I'm killing us is easy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in general, yeah, rich people just don't have that many children. I mean, if you look at any modern quote unquote, and that's using the quote unquote modern phrase, if you look at any country that it would be considered quote unquote modern by today's size, today's society, or basically what you would call a rich country, United States, Canada, the UK, Germany, France, Japan, any of those countries, our birth rates heavily declined. And then if you look at any of the quote-unquote poor countries, or what Westerners call third world countries, their birth rates are significantly higher. As they get closer to being quote-unquote wealthy countries, their birth rates will decline. It peaks out and then it declines. And then it becomes the same thing as our society, where it's basically you have a significantly larger group of older population, because now people are dying at an older age, and you have more young people needing to facilitate their lifestyles through some sort of social program. It's social security for us in the US, or whatever other thing that they have in the other countries. It's pretty much the same thing in every country. It's some sort of welfare system for the older population, which is precisely the problem that Japan is running into right now, is that their birth rate declined. Yes, it's still ongoing. Their birth rate is actually declining. Last I checked, you need approximately 2.1 children per family to have steady birth rate, and they are below that, which is not good. Nope, just in case. Yeah, killing humans is easy though. I mean, if you really wanted to kill the entire population or a large portion of it, I mean, it's really, you don't need to go as far as just launch nuclear weapons. I mean, if you launch a nuclear weapon at Russia, you're going to end up killing 80 to 90% of the human population. That's just how that is. Yeah, well, no, that wouldn't work that way. So here's the thing though. In terms of society of Japan, they don't really want kids. Like, it's just, you would have to bring her over, because if you lived in Japan, most women and men are so focused on their career that they find the idea of having a child to be an inconvenience towards advancing in their career, which is 100% true. That's just a fact. If you have a child, you will inconvenience yourself in terms of, you know, what you want it to be. PvP in real life. And you turned off friendly fire. Or actually, you turned on friendly fire. Yeah, so if you go to Japan, you're going to run into that situation a lot. Finding a girl to fuck is not difficult in Japan. If you ask anyone that has been there or lives there, they are very promiscuous. You can have pretty easy lays, but especially if you're Western, I think they prefer white people though, but I mean, that's just what it is. You shouldn't have a problem finding girls to fuck, but to find one to settle down with you is a different topic entirely, because cheating is very common in Japan, like really common on both sides, which is kind of crazy. Like, it's kind of crazy, like actually crazy. It's really bad. That's why I find that you have a better shot finding, if you find a native Japanese girl that lives in America or in Canada, probably Canada's your best bet. Those are probably a better bet for marrying than like a native Japanese girl living in Japan. That's what Ranobe did. Ranobe is dating a Japanese girl who lived in Canada, and they moved back to Japan. You have definitely a way better shot doing that. That seems like a lot smarter.
いつもよりやりやすかった気がします。
Just make well, yeah. I mean, but if you launch nuclear weapons, you're automatically gonna start a war. Like that's just you're gonna kill a large portion of society just by launching a single one.
私たちの
Just launch a nuclear weapon somewhere in the vicinity of China, Russia, or even our ally nations, and it's gonna start a nuclear chain war. And a large portion of the population is gonna die. We won't all die. There's always gonna be stragglers to survive, if that's your goal. I don't know what the percentage would be, but it would certainly be higher than 5% of the population, which is quite a large number. I'm pretty sure it's probably in the millions, several millions.
移動します。逃しません。
Invest in a washing machine? I don't think a washing machine is gonna save you.
まだ終わらないわよ。
That only works in porn. And not even Japanese porn. That's solely American shit.
あとありがとう。狙撃ポイントを閉鎖します。
You need to see Russia versus Canada. Canada would lose. It's not even close.
参ります。
よし、建物の入り口まで到着。
Well, I mean, they have washing machines. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure a lot of their washing machines are the upright ones. The ones that are top down, not from the side. So I don't think you can get the washing machine meme down. I don't think that would work too well in Japan. And that's for the handful of people that have washing machines in their house, which does not seem to be all that common in comparison to going somewhere to do your laundry.
はすみさんの好き
Is that why NTR is a common tag in off-brand in Japan? Could be one of the reasons. Well, another thing is I think when they look at it, it's two-parter because a lot of people in general, if you've noticed, anyone who likes NTR, the reason why they like NTR is usually because they don't view themselves as the wimpy bitch who's losing his girl. They usually, consider themselves to be the guy who's stealing the girls. So even though it's technically NTR, they consider it nettery, even though it's obviously not. So I guess it's just a matter of perspective. And then there's always going to be that small subset of the population that likes seeing their girl get fucked by another guy. But that's a different topic. That exists in our culture too. I don't think that rule would work. I don't think it would work because here's the thing, right? If the US launches nuclear weapons to Russia, they're not gonna just like, hey man, we're gonna annex you and stop trading with you. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna get nukes back, is what's gonna happen. That's just what's gonna happen. Like, they're not gonna just like forget about it. They're definitely going to retaliate, and that retaliation is what causes a chain reaction. Yeah. I mean, if you like NTR, it would be very odd for you to consider you the one that's actually getting stolen from. Well, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but who cares? What are you gonna cut trade off if the entire population gets fucking decimated? You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, if the US nukes Russia and Russia nukes us back and everyone starts throwing nuclear weapons at each other, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have other things to worry about other than, trade wars. It's the trade wars that stop that from happening. Oh, actually, that's a good account already. That's a good account. Oh no, they'll know. They'll know already. Like, it's not hard to tell. You can tell when a nuclear weapon is launched. Everyone has satellites. That's not the difficult part. The difficult part is stopping the nuclear weapon, because most ICBMs, nuclear weapons, are in outer space. And as far as I'm aware, at least on the record, most countries don't have the ability to stop that level of weaponry. We can't actually stop weapons that are in space being launched down, which was why the US we had a plan at one point to actually put a weapon in space. I'm sure you've probably heard of it before, where we would launch like an iron rod from space onto a planet, like onto the planet, onto our target. You can't stop that. If someone launches like a 500-ton piece of iron rod at your city's gonna be gone. Yeah, I think it's Thor's hammer, God's hammer, something like that. Exactly. You're not gonna stop that. It's just not. You're not gonna stop it. You can't stop it. You're fucked. You're just completely fucked. It's also a bunker buster as well, because you can't just go in a bunker and like somehow survive that. Like that's 100% gonna go through that. So that's why we did that. Sounds like a super weapon from Modern Warfare. It actually existed in text form as a secret project of the United States government as well as the Russian government from the 60s to 80s. And then a lot of weapons in Modern Warfare and other COD games are actually stuff that we have tried doing before or have done already. Like we have railguns, for example, in real life, but they're not quite as cool as they are in video games because there's a huge drawback to weaponry like railguns in the fact that it kind of like just destroys your, rails every time you fire it. So it's not exactly an optimal weapon because we don't have any material for that. Yellowstone erupts. Goodbye North America and South America. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, most of North America and South America. Mostly the Midwest though, for the most part. Like Florida would be fine, but the soot would become a problem worldwide. Yeah, I mean, it would be a problem for the entire world because a super volcano erupts with such great force that it would just completely surround the planet. It's not like, even a normal volcano, an average volcano, if it's large enough explosion, it will still send up soot enough to cover a good portion of the sky all over the world. So, I mean, that happened already. I don't remember when. It must have been somewhere in the 16 or 1700s when one of those, I don't know if it's St. Helens or one of the other ones, erupted. It literally made, like, I think it was somewhere between 3 to 7 years of, like, cold. And it's, like, on record in history. We have that all in the history books of, like, actually just, like, cold temperatures, like, all around the world. Because why we can't have nice things? Yeah, look, bro, it's just, we're fucked. Was it Pompeii? Well, I know. What Pompeii is known for is the fact that an entire city is encased in ash. That's mostly what Pompeii is known for. I don't know if Pompeii is the one that made the 7 years of cold or whatever. Whatever the term that they use to call it. I'm sure there's a specific term if you could Google it. Alright, hopefully I don't get fucked. One of the accounts is already pretty good. I literally just need one more character. That won't happen until you get a good reroll, so never. Sad day, bro. And that's really how it worked. You would just stop rerolling. Save the planet, bro. Oh, if you think about it, actually, wouldn't it be a pretty good thing if that were to happen? Really think about it, like, I mean, we're kind of experiencing a bit of global warming right now, so, maybe a big volcano causing a little bit of cold, maybe that wouldn't be too bad. Maybe it'd be okay, The crops being killed, maybe not so good. But I wouldn't mind if my winters were a little colder. That wouldn't be too bad. I would be okay with that. Unfortunately, they're not. It's currently 70 degrees outside, and it's almost wintertime. Ah, well, bad luck.
小さいからって舐めないで。
Bad luck.
将来
On to
性
the
は
next
ものすごいん
temple.
だから。
Alright, come on, baby. Earth's next ice age. I don't think it would be considered an ice age. It's too short. Ice ages are usually in the thousands of years long, not like a handful. Even if Yellowstone erupted, it would only last for like tops like 100 years. And I'm pretty sure it wouldn't even last that long. I have gotten absolutely no luck whatsoever. Oh, my top right got a little bit of luck now. Just one? Okay, please give me something good. Please give me something good. Please give me something good. I don't know who that is. No! Get off! No! Why?
説明や解説が必要なら私に任せてくださ
Damn
い。
it. Why is it Naru? I don't like you. Please. Leave me alone. If that happens, we move to live underwater. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Although I do find that living underwater would probably be more likely than living in space, for now at least.
自警団任務の延長ですね。トリニティの安全のためならいくらでも協力します。
Yeah, I wouldn't trust underwater cities, but I mean,
ゲヘララ
small structures.
給食部のジュリと言います。
Oh fuck, god dang it.
いつでも私に言ってくださいね。
It did it again. Wait. Which one is which? There's supposed to be two. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's the top right one. Supposed to be number 3. Okay, now it's fixed. Oh, I got a cotton dupe. Sad. I don't have. I'm gonna do singles. I don't know why it keeps bugging out every time it closes and reopens. Man, I think you guys should be able to see it now. You'll see what it has. It has a pretty decent set of characters. Give me luck. Nope.
自警団任務の延長ですね。トリニティの安全のためなら
Nope.
いくらでも協力します。
43 pulls. Let's do 44. Turn. Turn. No.
ご主人様と一緒に楽しい一日を始めちゃおう。
Sad day, bro. Sad day. I mean, it's still okay. It's not a bad account. It's just like, come on, bro.
遅かったですね。また寝坊したのですか？またこうやって私。
今回は生徒の皆さんを成長させる方。ここでは次は生徒さんの
Yeah, truly.
次に生徒さんがここで
So this time around, what did we get? An account with Hina, Amy, and Hibiki, an account with Izumi, Karin, Neru, an account with just Shiroko, and an account with Hibiki and Karin, and Shun. That's probably the best one I had. You know what? Honestly, I might just stick with that account. It's actually not a bad account. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good, honestly. That might be the one that I go for. The one on the bottom left. That actually might be the best account that I've had this far. Ah, fuck's sake. Ah, boy. Oh, boy. No Yori, but I mean, it does have Hibiki and Shun. Karen is pretty good. So I pretty much just need Iori on that account and it would be set. And then I would just need to get my waifus at that point. And the account would be set. You can settle, that's just me. Yeah, look, you're not wrong. But you're not right either. Alright, how about this? I'm gonna do one last reroll on just 3 instances. And if it's no good, I'll settle on this. How about that? That seems like a good idea. What are the odds of 3 instances being better than this? Very low. Very low. Oh, what I put? Archives. Slim to none. I have a better chance of being a millionaire tomorrow. Although maybe I am a millionaire and I just don't know it. Well, you know what? Maybe. I probably have a hard drive with Bitcoin and Doge sitting around somewhere. That might make me a millionaire. God knows where the fuck that is. Yeah, I think I did have like 200,000 or 300,000 Doge at one point. Am I gonna play Revived Witch? I might play it. I'll try it out at least at one point. I think it comes out in like 10 hours or whatever, or in like 6 hours. But I'm not gonna be up at 6 hours. That's for sure. Bruh. Always crashing. Always. Alright. Wish me luck. Final 3 accounts to be rerolled. Surely we can get good luck. Just once is all we need. Just once. Surely it can happen. I believe in myself. Although it's not up to me. At all. It really is not. It really is not up to me, that's for sure. If it was, I would have been done rerolling yesterday. Yes, and it's actually the final 3. I'm not going to do another one like I did yesterday. Damn right. Goddamn right. Non-skippable cutscenes. You're so annoying. Let me skip you. Please.
私のミスでした。計算は完璧。落ち着いていこう。
まずスキルカードシステムについてご説明いたします。
無駄よ。
前方に敵が集まっているのが見えます。スキル天罰の光を。
無駄よ。
Oh yeah, if any of you guys are done rerolling and you're on the NA server or USA server or whatever the hell they decided to split the game into, the guild that we have is up now. It is pretty sure it's still called Shoten. Saint made it yesterday. If you're looking at it for clan ID or club ID, it's club ID number 210. Go ahead and wink wink, just join up. So we can go ahead and raid whenever that comes out. I think that comes out in like 3 or 4 days. I think that's guild based, so let's try and work together for that one. Hopefully I can catch up, because some of these mad lads are level 20 already. And I'm definitely not there yet. You're just Asia server. See you the other side of the world. Why do they do that, bro? That's so dumb. I hate that. I hate when they do that. I hate when they make it forced. If they made it so that you choose your server, it would be fine. But since it's just automatic, based on, you know, where you live, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's really bad. And there's no reason for it either, because I'm pretty sure this game doesn't have real-time PvP. I'm pretty sure this game, I mean, even if it had PvP, which I'm not even sure if it does, I'm pretty sure it's probably asynchronous PvP. And I don't even think it has PvP. Does it have PvP? Oh, I might have to look that up. There is PvP. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch a video on that one. There is PvP. Is it asynchronous PvP? Ah man, fuck it anyways. Even if it did have real-time PvP, if Counterside could figure it out, I'm sure they can. It's Nexon. They've been running games for like 20 years. Nexon's been around since I was a child. Them and their shitty fucking shooting games. Remember that shit? All those fucking games. Can't stand them. Hate them even now. Nexon in 2004 was lovely. Don't know if how many of you guys were around for that. Combat arms. Never again. Pay to win weapons. You can buy. It's kind of hilarious to see how little they've changed in, like, you know, 15 years or so, whatever how long that's been. You literally, you used to be able to buy weapons. You literally buy weapons that are OP, like outright, just buy them. And the worst part was, it had an expiration date. So you buy a weapon that's OP. It's like a 30-day contract you have the weapon for. It's like, fuck's sake, bro. That's some pay to win shit that like you didn't even see in other games until like the mid 2000s. That's crazy. They pioneered that shit for real. Them and other companies like Area Games. Alright, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me a double up. Give me a double up. No. Yes. One of them. One of them doubled up. One of them doubled up. That's a Hibiki. I don't know who that is. Oh, no. Not the fucking stupid big titty bitch. God dang it. Alright, so we got a Hibiki and Cotton account so far, and then the double up is going to be Amy and who is this? And that's Hibiki. So 2 accounts with Hibiki, 1 account with Karin, and it's really just gonna depend on what the next handful of characters are gonna be from the other 30 or 40 rolls.
これからキボトスの平和を乱す悪党。ここは戦略。舞台は編成が終わったので。
You got a trip when it was 2 cows and 1 rat. Truly a match made in heaven. My favorite units in this game. The fucking big tit cow and the rat. Lovely. Jesus Christ. These characters that should just not exist is what they are. Characters that should not exist. To further decrease my ability to roll for good characters.
移動します。移動します。勝利を証明するわ。まだ終わらないわよ。行きます。隠れます。支援射撃開始。結果が導き出せた
It is rigged. 100%. And the rat's not even good. That's the worst part. If it was at least like GBF, where the rat is broken, you know what? Fine. She might not be cute, but she's broken. So it would be doable. But she's not cute and she's not broken. She's actually bad. Oh god. Okay. Maybe I should eat less candy. I'm going through my Halloween candy and it's absolutely destroying me. I went through 6 Kit Kats, 3 Sweet Tarts, a Butterfingers, a Twix, and a Pop-Tart. That was my dinner. Yeah, I've definitely seen Iori a handful of times. I actually have an account with Iori on it if you want it. I actually have 2. Let me see. I have an account that's Iori and Aru, and I have an account that's Iori and Hoshino. So if you want either of those, just let me know. Although, keep in mind, I'm in the US server. I don't know where you live, so... Shiroko showed up? Well, of course Shiroko's gonna show up a lot for you if you just pull on the base banner with his Shiroko raid up pull. Which is specifically why I'm not pulling on that banner, because Shiroko's not that good. Hoshi is okay, but she's farmable. Like, she's not bad, especially in the early game, but I mean, if she's farmable, I have no reason to go for her right now. I'd rather go for other characters, especially if she doesn't like hard carry in the early game or whatever. That sounds, I swear that sounds great. I love being called Skebe Sensei by a lolly. That just sounds like next level. There's just something about that that it just sounds good. How is server even determined? It's based on what country your Google Play Store is located in. So if you are in North America, which is, you know, the US and Canada, then you would probably be on the same server as me. If you're not in North America and you're not using a VPN to pretend that you're in North America, you're probably on the European or Asia server. You rerolled your perfect starter account, Aru, Hoshino, Tsubaki, Chise. You love Chise, she's so cute. I have no idea what Chise looks like, so I'm gonna Google that really quick. What does she look like? Who is this? Oh, the demon girl. Yeah, she's cute. Yeah, she's cute. I mean, she looks like, she looks a lot like, Akane? Hmm? Why am I forgetting her name? No. Wow, did I really just... Ayame. Damn. That's the one. Ayame. She looks like Ayame, the VTuber from HoloLive. It doesn't matter if you use the US App Store to yeah. That's exactly what matters. If you use the US App Store to DL the game, if you use the US App Store to download the game, then you should be in the US server. You should be in the US server. Are you in the US server? The only way for you to know that for sure is if you go past the tutorials and check in the guild. If you see my guild, Choten, as number 210, then you are definitely in the US server. In which case I can pass you an account. Otherwise, I can't pass you an account because you can't swap between servers. Because this game is silly. You have an Aru Karin Amy account. Aru and Karin is great, but I don't know about Amy. Alright, let me do my polls, baby. Please. RNGesus, be with me. Oh. Already got bad luck on the first. Am I gonna get any turns? No turns. No turns. Ah, baby Jesus. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Please, 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 please. Nope, no luck. Come on, baby. Nope. What is it gonna be? What character is it? That account I think has I don't even know what account. What does that have? I think that's the one that has Hibiki in it. So now it has Hibiki Hoshino. Sleepy lollies. You don't want to go looking for guild members yet again. Want to be like a follower than a guild leader this time? Yeah, fucking tell me about it, bro. That's the only thing that like sucks about Sino Alice really hard, and Precone is actually finding members is such a fucking hassle. Especially members that are as good or better than the members that you just left or quit the game. It's very difficult and becomes more difficult as the game slowly dies. Okay guys, it looks like we are going to be settling. Looks like we are going to be settling here. It does not look like we are going to be getting an account better than the one that we already have. So, unfortunate, but it'd be like that. Yeah, no, not at all. Not even close. Not even close. You know, I'll know we're gonna. I would never do that. No singles? I can do the singles, but let's be honest now. Is it gonna change anything? Come on, Hez. We both know it's not gonna do anything. We know better than that. We know better than that. It's not gonna happen. I'll do them. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, maybe I need to do a smaller autograph because that shit takes way too fucking long. You believe? I don't believe. I don't believe for a second. If you don't have faith in what you have left, my sanity, that's probably more important to me. Sometime you find yourself chilling in the cafe listening to the music and waiting for the timer to bring Chisu to the board thingy. Yeah. Fucking... This stupid fucking bitch. This actual useless existence. First of all, she doesn't look cute. Second of all, she's a rat. Third of all, why is she doing the kitsune hand sign if she's a rat? I can't. I just can't. I can't deal with this. I can't. It's just too much for me. Look at her forehead. Bro, look, I don't have a sexual attraction to big foreheads. I'm sorry. Ah. Too many Kit Kats. You're on the way to make an identical account to you? Probably. It's not too far off. But alright guys, it does look like I'm going to be settling,
遅かったですね。
but that is going to be the end of the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow to actually play the game with you guys. And by tomorrow, I mean I'm going to be playing it off stream in a bit. I have to go actually make real dinner and whatnot. So I'm going to be out for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I will see you all tomorrow. And for now, I'm out. Have a nice day.